Or is it the light?
Feel ko yung lighting.
Hello, everyone.
Hello!
Pero nasa
Hello!
bahay ka right now? As in like, ibang
Yeah,
area?
oo. Ito yung bedroom. Kasi nga, medyo
Hmm.
ako, in sickness. Kaya dito
Wala
lang
si
ako.
Dogo. Not with
Nasa
you.
labas sila. Oo.
Hello, everyone.
Hello!
Let's wait
Parang
for...
masyado yatang bright. Ay, masyadong malinaw yung camera ko. Nakita lahat ng friends ko. Lahat ng
Parang
friends ko
okay nga
dito.
yun.
Parang HD.
But iset mo kaya sa ano? Pwede mo iset sa stream yun? Yung setting. Hindi ba nasa-set sa side mo?
Beauty filter ka na.
Low definition, ganun.
Yan, okay lang. Panindigan natin. Confidence is key.
Let's wait for everyone.
Let me share on Instagram.
Yeah, I haven't posted yet.
Live.
Checking lang on YouTube if we're live.
You got that, baby. Update pa ako ng Bondi.
Oo nga pala. Alam mo, I forget to like open
Update.
it in general.
Yeah, parang I think I just remember it if I see a Bondi related post on Instagram or stories, ganun. Saka ko
Social
lang
media.
naalala to update it. Yeah, then. I-promote na natin itong natin. Wala bang live streaming na activity? Reading.
Chill, chill.
Yes, pareho pa tayo ginagawa.
Hi, Chica!
Hello!
Just gonna post. Is the correct link? Oh, I don't have the link. Hold on, we're just posting on Instagram, so
The use.
you guys can join. And we're live.
Friends with Pam. Hobby. Chill. I just study. Done. Hi, Chica.
Hi, Chica. How are you? Just stopping by to say hi, as I've got some shopping to do, but hopefully I'll be back in time for the final sprints. Yeah, we'll be here around
like
2.5 hours.
10-ish.
Yeah. 3 hours. So we hope
so
to
hopefully you
catch
can catch. Yeah.
So what will you be reading?
So I am gonna be reading The Charm Offensive by Alison Cochrane. So I think it's a pretty popular romance book. I've seen it in a lot of videos. Yeah, well, maybe it depends on the video that you're watching, but I've seen it in quite a lot of videos, and a lot of people have really like high ratings for it. So I got curious and I wanted to just read it. And I'm also reading it as part of a like reading romance books for like a week video.
Okay.
So this is actually like my second book for that. Yeah, so I've been reading. I'm already page 198, which is 53%. So halfway. I don't know if I can finish it, but I think there's a lot of like it's kind of fast, and I also think the page numbers are kind of skewed because there's a lot of like stuff at the end, like acknowledgments, preview of the next whatever,
Ah,
stuff like that. So I think, yeah, I think I can probably finish it maybe by the last sprint. I'm not sure. Depends on how fast I read them. How about you? What are you reading?
so I will be reading The Death of Vivek Oji. It's also a well beloved book
Hmm.
in general. I have been seeing only high praises about it. And I am reading it for a prompt of a January prompt. It's
Ah,
for
it's
books and
for book
dollars.
buzzwordathon, life
Books
and
and
death. Yeah,
dollars. The buzzword the ton, and
yeah.
that's the January prompt. Books with the words death, dying, etc. So yeah, late to the party, but I'm here. And I am 54% through, according to
How are you
um
liking the book so far?
it's really good. It's really good so far. The
Is
writing
it
is really good.
what genre is it? Is it like literary fiction?
Contemporary.
Ah, okay.
Contemporary LGBT. And
Mm,
it's a hard hitting. Like it's
yeah.
shaping up to be like a heart wrenching book so
Yeah.
far. Like I'm only 50% through, but I just know it's going to be heartbreaking.
Yeah.
It's
Actually,
literary fiction contemporary.
yeah. I'm actually also the book that I'm reading, Charm Offensive, is also a LGBTQ book.
Mm,
Yeah, it's a queer romance between two guys. Also like interracial, but I think there's a little bit of issues with the interracial representation in it.
really?
But yeah, I think, well, I haven't checked any reviews or whatever, but so far the vibes that I'm getting is it feels very kind of superficial, like the interracialness of it all, because the two guys, one of them is white and all, and then the other guy is Indian American. But it feels like you don't really feel that he's Indian American if they don't tell you that he's Indian American, if that makes any sense. Like there's not a
Ah,
lot of like reference to his culture, to like what like something like that. I'm not sure yet because I'm only halfway. Maybe later, but it feels like you could replace that guy with any like with
yeah,
a
yeah,
white. That's what it feels like so far,
yeah.
which is
Okay.
kind of especially because the author is a white female, so
Okay, I get.
it's kind of has that sort of so far.
Yeah,
But
like
hopefully it gets better. But I'm not sure if it halfway already, and I still feel that way.
it's like if it's not in the synopsis that it's interracial, you wouldn't think that the other character is Indian
Yeah.
American.
Yep. Yep. Kind of feels like that. I mean, obviously, once you like read his last name, you would know that he's like it's interracial. But then, because the author they don't mention the last name the entire time. Every time that he mentions just the first name, that kind of feels like you could substitute it with any person and it would be the same. Yeah. That's kind of.
Hi, Sai. Yes, I will be reading Vivek Oji. Huh? It's showing up on YouTube, but oh,
It's
there.
late. It's kind of
Yeah,
late
yeah,
on
yeah.
StreamYard. It's kind of slower. I think I read somewhere that it's kind of meant for those with people who has a lot of like viewers, so the chat on YouTube is super fast. So they kind of slow
Mm,
it down on StreamYard. But
yeah,
then
so you can catch
yeah, but
up.
then if your chat is not super fast, then it's just super slow on StreamYard.
Okay, so let me set up the
Yes.
first one. Sai, if you will be joining us to share what you will be reading. Okay. I really hope there's no mid-roll ads for this one. Just trying out a different channel.
Channel.
Yeah. I'm so sorry. That's another neighbor's dog. That's
It's
not.
dog ASMR.
It's not even ASMR. It stresses me out.
That's the opposite of ASMR.
Okay, so 30 minutes for our first sprint. Happy reading, everyone.
Happy reading. Hello.
Hello, hello, hello. How was your reading?
I read, I think, 33 pages. How about you?
I started at 54%, so I'm now
Hmm.
at 65%.
65?
Yeah, since I don't really count the pages.
I don't know about how I feel about this book. I don't think I like it.
Oh no. So, are you gonna power through?
Yeah, I'm gonna finish it.
Oh, happily ever
Happily
after.
ever after.
I've been seeing this around as well.
Happily
Yeah, 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 that cover. I knew.
ever. Okay.
I also
Oh, okay.
see.
Yeah, I've seen this as well.
Is it good so far, Sai? Okay, Ray is also here. Good
Hi,
evening.
Ray.
I'll be joining the second sprint.
Queen of
Slowly getting back
Shadows.
into reading. Currently reading Queen of Shadows by what's her name
Sorry.
again? RJ
Sarah
Maas.
J. West, yeah. Is that part of the Throne of Glass? Something series? The long one?
Which series?
I think the one with like 9 or like 10 books in it. The Throne of
Uh,
Glass?
Queen of Shadows.
I don't know. I think it's part of that. One thing that I've been wanting
It's
to
Throne of
read,
Glass number
yeah,
4.
yeah. One thing I want to read recently is the Shadow Hunters books. Have you read the Shadowhunters books? Because I know it was popular around the same time of like Hunger Games and whatever. It's during that time, and I've never read it. Anything. I've never watched the movie, or is it a movie or a TV show? I've never watched it. I was thinking because there's so much hype right now around the one of the series in that world, the last hours, lost the like Chain of Iron, Chain of whatever, Chain of this.
Okay.
It's like because a book just released, I think, February 1st. So and then I've been super curious about it. So I was thinking, should I do this? Because it's such a big series. There's like a million series. So now I want to know your thoughts. Because I feel like I have a lot of thoughts. Like I think the first book is City of something. The
City of
City of
Bones. The
Bones.
second
Yeah,
one is
City of
City of
Bones.
Ashes.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it now, and I rated it 4 stars, but that
Mm.
was years and years and years ago, so I don't really trust that rating. Just just want to say that I did buy ironically, I had book 1, I had book 2, then I had book 4 and book 5. So I didn't have book 3. But
Mm.
um
Actually, my sisters read it. I had the books before, like all the 5 books. I had
mm,
the set before, and then my sisters migrated. They left it here, and then I didn't want to read it then, so I sold it
mm,
all. But now I'm like curious, like I want to read it. So I borrowed it from the library. I haven't read it. I'm still thinking about it because it's such a huge series. And a lot of people say that is this the Mortal Instruments? This the city of
yes.
whatever? A lot of people say that it's bad. Like this specific
Mm,
part of that
yep.
universe is bad. Like
Mm.
they
But
would
there's
even
internal
recommend,
devices and stuff.
yeah, yeah. They said it gets better? Question mark. Especially the Lost Hours, Last Hours, the Chain of Thorn, Chain of Gold, Chain of Iron, whatever series.
They just
But
look
then,
very similar to me.
yeah, so I'm like, but then I feel like I have to read it from the start to really get that same
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
feeling. So now I'm thinking about it. But then I also know that you have to read the Hunger Games. There's so many things. I don't know. I borrowed it from the library. We'll see if I get to it.
Like
Just kind of remembered
to
because of Queen
commit
of Shadows. Yeah.
commit to like another series, like a huge universe, because at least Hunger Games is quite small.
Just the 3 books and the prequel, right? I don't know. We'll see.
Ah, yeah,
Sort of,
it is
yeah.
more than
It's
50.
more than 600 pages. Honestly, though,
Hello, it's a prequel. I didn't know. I thought it
Ah,
was
okay.
like
Actually, I was thinking
before
about if I should read it like chronological or
or
publication
publishing.
order. Yeah, I was thinking about that, but I feel like I want to have the same experience that
Hmm.
people
As
had when they
so
read it.
usually publishing, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
like I'm probably gonna go publication, except obviously, if it's like a trilogy and then the author just releases every year, like every other year. You're gonna read it all at once. But I don't know. We'll see. We're gonna have 600 pages yung fourth book. That's a 9 book,
Really?
8 book
Ours?
series.
Anong series siya?
The Throne of Glass.
Right, it's a
It's
different series. I thought they're
yeah.
all just I thought
No,
it's
no, no,
like
no. Oh, the Avatar? No, 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 no.
no, no,
It's a
no, no.
different.
As in like the last hours. I thought it's just part of Infernal
Ah,
Devices.
no, no, no. It's a different parang
Okay,
yeah, parang one universe, different series and different timelines din yata.
okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
The Last Hour series broke my heart. The last book just released recently. I'm
Ah,
waiting for my copy. Yeah, this because a lot of the people that I follow that I also like their like fantasy recommendations. They really love The Last Hours.
oh.
So I
As in
got
that
curious.
series.
Yeah, that specific series. Like they were just okay with Mortal Instrument, or like they didn't like it, blah blah blah, or they liked it when they were younger, ganon. But this one, a lot of people are saying it's her best from like the
Oh.
entire universe. That's why I got curious. But I feel like I won't appreciate it as much if I haven't read the other books in the series. I don't know. I don't know. What do you think, Ray? Since you've read the first two, do you think like it's a prerequisite to read the other series?
Oh my god, just looking at how much
There's
books
so much. There's
per
so
series.
much. There's so much.
Unless you really dedicate your time to just reading the series and nothing else, I
Yeah.
think it's doable.
Yeah.
For like 2 to 3 months. Feeling
Yeah.
ko do.
We'll see. I just go. Mag-ano na ako, magpa-file ako ng vacation leave for a week. Since
Well, if some
mag-graduate
if
ko.
our coworkers are watching us right now,
Staycation, why?
well, it's still your VL, so
Yeah, I can do whatever I want. Even I've done that before in my corporate job. I took a couple of days off to film stuff for like a freelance project. It's my VL.
Infernal
Infernal
Devices
Devices.
is the prequel. The Last Hours trilogy is a sequel to the prequel. So before,
Ah, okay,
say,
okay, okay.
before
So
the
the chronological order is Infernal, Last Hours,
yeah,
Mortal Instruments. That's kind of the chronological.
meron pang ano eh,
Ah,
Dark
okay. Oh
Artifices.
yeah, Dark Artifices. I've heard that as well. I don't know where that falls.
Pero
And
to
then
be
there's a
fair,
lot.
I watched the movie before.
Hmm.
Parang,
Ah, it's a movie. Okay, not a series.
parang first movie siya, tapos ginawan siya ng Shadowhunters series. So the movie was way, way, way ago pa. Pero hindi na siya nasundan. Tapos nagawa
Mm,
siya ng series which is like the Shadowhunters or something. This is
yeah.
something along those
Uh,
lines. Pero okay naman yung movie. As in like, parang ganun ko nga siya na-imagine. The whole rune thing, the whole magic system. So far, natatandaan ko pa rin siya. So, hindi naman siya super forgettable. But,
Nag-host na rin ako ng ng Shadowhunters read along. Lahat na lang.
ito ang tagal niyan. Ang tagal niyan.
Mga
Siguro
next
baka
year.
dapat two
It's a
books a month.
2024 project. The
Two books a
entire
month
year.
dapat yan.
Oh. My gosh.
Sequel of the Mortal Instruments. Okay, so
Sequel.
Infernal
Ah, okay, okay.
Mortal
So,
Artifact.
Infernal, Last Hours, Mortal Instruments, Dark Artifices. And like crash course of Shadowhunter series.
Parang nga, ano lang, parang Brandon Sanderson. Alam mo yun?
Sobrang dami.
The TV series is also good. It's on Netflix. Shadowhunters nga alam. Ang alam ko.
Is it new? The TV series is quite new.
Parang not really. Parang nakita
Shadow
ko na siya like a year
Hunters
ago. 2 years ago.
Netflix.
Shadowhunters. Parang
2016. 2016 pa siya.
yung
Tama ba?
series.
I don't know. Netflix. Ay, hindi.
2016. 2016 nga.
2016. Tapos na siya. Okay.
Ang tagal na wala. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
2016 pa po yun. Kasi nasa isip ko, okay, nauna siya kaysa sa Shadow and Bone. Yung Shadow and Bone, di ba parang kasagsagan ng pandemic ata?
Yeah, parang, oo. Tapos malaman natin 2020. 2000. 2020. 21. Okay. Yeah, sabi ni Ray, natapos siya 2019. So baka we thought 2019 siya nag-start. Parang ganon.
Kasi nagtatrend, gano'n.
Yeah, probably.
Funny to, yung Shadow and Bone though, kasi binasa ko din siya kasi I wanted to get into Six of Crows kasi I have a copy. Tapos parang pinto lang ako sa Shadow and Bone. Parang hindi na siya
read Six of Crows?
Kasi gusto ko
alam mo,
to like, parang sinasabi ko you have to read the trilogy first just to really get into the whole...
Alam mo, I feel like if binasa ko muna yung Shadow and Bone trilogy, baka hindi ko na binasa yung Six of Crows. Kasi medyo hindi ko masyado type yung trilogy. Parang sobrang meh niya compared to Six of Crows. So, since nabasa ko na yung Six of Crows, oo. Actually, yun yung first book na binasa ko na nag-start nitong whole reading whatever, Chervalo ko. So, parang binasa ko yung Six of Crows sa yung Crooked Kingdom. Tapos sobrang na-invest ako sa characters. Saka sa world. Kaya ako binasa yung Shadow and Bone. Pero definitely mas maganda yung duology. At least in my opinion. So parang feeling ko tuloy, if you read the trilogy first, parang kung hindi mo type yun, baka hindi ka na tumuloy sa
hindi ko na natuloy.
Exactly. Pero if you read naman Six of Crows, mati-disappoint ka na sa trilogy. Pero if gusto mo lang pero pag medyo invested ka na kasi sa world, mas kaya mo siyang basahin.
But I'm already disappointed in Shadow and Bone. So, what's the...
So, dun ka. So, okay. Dun ka na sa Six of Crows.
Kailan mo ba siya binasa? I think I read it around 2 years ago din. Wait Shadow and Bone.
I think yan yung first na binasa kong fantasy since I last read books. So, parang siya yung nag-start ng whole, like, reading revival. Kasi dire-diretso ko siya. As in, binili ko pa hindi ko pa alam yung time na yun, hindi ko pa alam that I could borrow books from the library, ganun. So talaga binili ko lahat via Kindle. Yung Six of Crows, Crooked Kingdom, yung trilogy, tapos yung King of Scars, dire-diretso ko siyang binasa. So,
okay.
Pero,
2021 ko siya binasa. And I forgot everything.
Okay lang, you don't need to remember it for reading Six of Crows.
Like,
in fairness naman.
Well, allure? Like, oo nga, parang ganyan.
Yeah, I think kasi it just has that typical YA fantasy school, magic system, you have a chosen one, na parang underdog, and then parang ganon. Pero hindi siya, it, honestly for me, sobrang boring niya. As in, sobrang boring niya. As in. Pero yung Six of Crows, hindi ko talaga siya mabitawan. Haven't read the last book but love Six of Crows. Read Crooked Kingdom. Or baka wag mo na rin basahin para hindi ka ma-hurt. But,
depende pa rin kung magugustuhan ko yung Six of Crows.
Yeah. I mean, baka masyado ko namang hinipe up.
Yeah, pero it's already hyped eh. So parang,
I think siya, kumbaga, parang hindi siya sobrang revolutionary or anything. Pero, parang exciting siya enough interesting enough yung plot, okay, maganda yung mga characters, na may invest ka into the world. So, okay siya na parang gateway into a fantasy in general, like why fantasy, parang ganun. So, yun. Wait lang, nasisipon na kayo. Hold on.
Sige. I-set up ko lang din yung... Okay. Singer mo lang yan. Sige.
I'm back. I'm alive.
Thank
Kakaloka.
you for yung inhaler.
O, yan yan.
Like, yung inhaler. Okay. Sprint number 2. Let's
Yes.
go. Happy reading.
Happy reading. Hello.
Hello, hello.
How was your reading?
I got to 76%. So the pattern is 10% for every spread. How about you?
I got to 70%. I forgot ko anong percent ako kanina. But I did film a little bit of an update video for the vlog that I'm
Mm.
doing. And, kamusta? Are you liking the book? Kasi ako, I don't like my book.
Oh no. I am really liking it. It's really good. It's almost like a drama, a family-ish,
Family drama.
like community drama, because like it involves a lot of families and friends.
Parang that reminds me of Little Fires Everywhere.
Exactly. It
It
is
kind of
like
has that vibe.
less thriller-y,
Yeah,
but more
yeah,
on the
yeah.
contemporary
The
side.
drama side, yeah.
Yep. Read 25 pages. Are you guys reading on your Kindle? Yes.
Yes. Yes. Kindle. Oh,
But
I need.
I am hoping to read physical books next. Hoping.
Yeah, you've been reading a lot of Kindle or iPad book or digital
Yeah,
ebooks on your iPad
mostly.
recently.
Because I don't know, the books that I want to read, I don't have physical copies of. And the books that I have physical copies of,
Or
I'm
just
not able.
staring at you, judging
Yeah.
you for not reading them.
I
Oh,
hate
you should
it.
make a physical TBR video.
Yeah,
Para
that's also what I'm
ma-pressure siya.
thinking. Like just
Yeah.
reading physical books for a week. I also thought of
Yeah. Hmm. Actually, sikat din sa TikTok na trend. Na parang reading
I really,
my physical TBR. Parang ganun, yeah.
I'm just scared na parang baka
Mas
lalo ako
love ka.
magkaroon ako ng slump. Parang, I wanna read.
Yeah.
Feeling ko medyo blessing and curse yung Libby for me. Kasi hanggat
True.
dumadating yung mga holds
Holds.
po, okay, sige, I guess hindi mo na akong physical then. Kasi not
Yeah.
every book that I borrowed, meron akong physical copy of. So parang,
Mm. So,
binalik
syempre, may time limit, di ba?
I returned Song of Achilles kasi parang feeling ko ginajudge na ako. Parang 7 days left na lang
Hindi mo
before.
ba siya sisimulan?
Hindi ko pa rin nasisimulan. That's parang, okay, babalik ko na lang.
Actually, ganun din ako. Kaya at some point, nag-stop ako mag-add sa holds.
Mm.
Kasi usually, minamax out ko lahat ng holds ko or parang
Mm.
almost all of the
Yeah,
allowable
yeah,
holds.
yeah.
Kinukuha ko talaga. But then it came to a point na pasok ng pasok yung mga holds ko. So parang, shit, oh my God, deliver later ako ng deliver later.
Oo.
Tapos biglang, meron ako,
Babalik lang
start ako
ulit.
bumili ng physical books. Biglang, hindi ko na alam, like, wala na akong time, wala akong urgency sa physical books kasi lagi siyang nandyan. Pero gusto ko rin siya
Mm.
basahin. Pero
Yeah,
may
yeah, yeah,
deadline yung
exactly.
library books. Para ako, okay, I'm gonna stop putting things on hold. Kasi ganun din parang ang justification ko kasi, 5 weeks, wait, I'm gonna put it on hold para for
Mm.
sure na
Medyo
meron na. Pero
matagal pa naman. Oo.
kaka-deliver later ko, naka 10 weeks na, hindi ko pa rin binabasa.
Tsaka kasi even the audiobook versions of the physical books I want to read, parang minsan, dadating sila while I'm in the middle of reading something.
Something
So, alam mo
else,
yun, parang
yeah.
laging may situations
Yeah,
na
true.
hindi ko mapipick up yung physical book. So, i-deliver later ko ulit siya kasi I'm in the middle of reading on my Kindle. Okay, Kindle is really convenient to read talaga. I'm reading a physical hardcover. Sakit pa ng kamay ko.
Actually, favorite ko yung Kindle kapag reading in bed. As in, dun ko talaga sobrang dami ko nababasa. Kasi, ang dali na magbasa in bed. Right before ka
Nalalaglag siya sa
matulog.
mukha ko though.
Ako kasi, may strap na.
Ay, gano'n. Kasi yung gantong
May
case,
strap na.
isang case ko may
Diba?
strap. Pero tinatamad ako mag-ganon for some reason.
Actually, na-realize ko lang, ang pinaka-ayaw ko sa Kindle is hindi siya friendly kung left hand ka. Kasi yung pag-change ng pages,
More
parang
on the
mas gusto ko kasi mag-tap. Kasi mas less effort yung tap, tap, tap. Kesa yung mag-swipe,
mm.
swipe, swipe ka. Pero pag left hand mo siya hawak, like, ang layo nung itatap mo.
Pero pwede ka
Sige,
mag-tap in the middle eh, di ba? If you tap in the
hindi ko
middle,
alam.
it's
Wait
gonna go to
lang.
the next
Is it
page.
gonna
Try mo.
change my life?
I've
Teka,
tried it.
middle. Teka, wait.
Sis,
Page 2,
nag-change siya sa
16.
akin. O, gitna ako
Oh my
nagpindot.
God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wait, abot ko. Wait. Try natin, try natin. Oh my God. Oo nga.
Do you see there? Alam mo how I found out? Accidentally. Kasi gusto kong parang may gusto akong i-highlight. So
Oo.
parang napindot
Pero
ko
hindi
lang
mo
siya sa
na-hold.
single, na
Oo.
ganun ko lang siya. Tapos parang,
Oo.
napunta na sa ibang page. So, yun.
Okay, okay. Thank you for that valuable information. Dami ko pang reklamo, hindi ko lang pala alam gamitin ng keyboard.
Hi, Kat!
Hi, Kat!
In time for our third reading
Yes.
sprint, we'll most
What are
likely
you
get
reading?
to fourth anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Kindle Talks naman pala. Ay! Kat also got a Kindle very recently.
Ay,
Parang
parang,
around December,
yeah.
right? Parang Christmas gift mo ba to yourself or something. Basta kakabili lang din niya halos.
Kamusta? How are you liking? Anong Kindle? Like the same? Paper white? Tama ba? Paper white
Paperweight
ba
ata
tawag?
yung cat ata ah. Pero
Ano ba?
it's a bigger size.
Ah, okay.
Wait lang, baby. Umiiyak siya. Gusto niya yatang mag-pee. Wait lang ah.
Go lang. Kindle tutorial. Oh. Hindi ko lang pala alam paano gamitin yung Kindle ko. Sorry na. Same kami ng case. Yes. Salamat Lazada. Salamat Shopee. Shopee yata to. Sorry, hindi ko ma-change yung comment sa screen kasi si Pam yung admin for now. But I'm reading it. What are you reading right now, Kat? Are you reading on your Kindle? Yes, Paper White na 2021. May different, like, anong difference ng mga bagong generation? I forget na kasi I think yung akin, 2017 bata, 2018. So, medyo old na siya. In love with Kindle. Have you, um, have you tried getting a library card in the US? Kasi mas malalove mo yung Kindle mo. Merong, I think there's one library in, I forget the state, na nag-allow ng international address. So, para pwede ka mag-borrow sa libraries nila. Kaso yun nga lang, dadami yung dadami yung TBR. I'm reading Kindred by Olivia Butler. Kindred. Let me search for that. Kindred, Olivia. Olivia or Octavia?
Hello again.
Hello.
Sino Pam? Yung same ng case. Because we're both Pams.
Ay, actually, oo nga, no? Nag-assume naman ako kagad na ako.
Feeling ko ikaw.
Hello, baby. Ay,
Kalbo
init
siya.
siya?
Kalbo. Yes, Paper White 2021. Ay, ayan. Ay, nako, Kat.
I-message.
Octavia Butler. Medyo mahaba yan as far as I know. Kasi gusto ko rin siyang basahin. Ay, nako, Kat.
I will message you.
Usap tayo offline. It's not something that I want to share.
Hindi, merong there's a library that accepts international addresses.
Ay, really? Anong state?
Yeah.
Anong state? Anong
Texas
library?
yata. Texas ata.
Ooh. Anong state sa Texas?
Teka, i-search ko yung... Actually, bilang greedy ako, kumuha din ako ng card doon.
Doon?
Oo, wait lang. So, ngayon, 4 na yung library cards ko.
Sis, 4 lang? Ah, yabang!
Actually 6. Kasi 4 na libraries. Tapos doon sa ibang libraries, 2. Kasi 2 yung kapatid ko na nalas.
Okay. I have like...
Pero kasi yung ginawa ko is medyo slightly legal kasi ginamit ko lang yung mga pangalan ng mga kapatid ko. So, parang sila yung may ano. Ayan, minessage ko sa'yo, Kat, on Instagram. Kay thisbook na, same ko nito.
Ay, really? Pero, hindi ba siya series? Am I thinking of the correct Octavia Butler book?
Octavia. I haven't heard of the author.
Parang medyo known siya for like, medyo sci-fi-ish, books.
Science fiction. This one is historical science fiction. 287 pages.
Huh. Pwede na. So, something
Other books na.
successful. Hindi ko pa rin ina-activate yung scribe ko kasi nga na-overwhelm na ako sa Libby. So, parang madalagyan ko pa ba ng scribe? Na parang medyo mas mura nga sa scribe if you like subscribe for the yearly payment. Na parang namalabas na 1,000 lang for like a whole year.
A whole year.
So parang pwede na nga.
Pero parang parang siyang Audible na meron kang monthly credits, gano'n?
Not credits per se, pero they do limit the bestseller books or the recent or new releases that you can read.
Pero you can borrow as many every month, parang gano'n? You can listen to as many. As many from the available sa'yo.
As many as it is available.
Okay. Graphic novel of Kindred?
Kindred.
Ang ganda ng eerie ng illustrations. Parang interesting siya na historical science fiction.
Medyo known siya for that eh. Feeling ko iba yung ini-imagine ko yung book cover. Parang may ini-imagine akong hindi ko alam kung kay Octavia yun, pero parang yung book cover niya is parang there's someone holding an umbrella sa cover. So, hindi ko alam kung...
Umbrella?
Ito ba yun? Or it's ang vague ng pagkakasabi ko, pero...
Mary Poppins?
Sci-fi yun. May lalabas ba kung isa-search ko like that? Sci-fi. Oh man, wala. It's gonna bother me. Kasi alam ko medyo pagka-sci-fi yan eh.
Sino-check ko din yung Goodreads.
One of the very first Black sci-fi fiction authors, si Octavia Butler, but heavy ang historical background. Actually, I found her out because of Parable of the Sower. Kasi parang it's also very famous. Parang it's a classic in the sci-fi genre.
Parang sobrang eerie ng mga covers ng books niya. Parable of the Soul.
Kaya ako na lang iisipin yung iniisip kong hindi talaga ako matatahimik. Parang gusto kong malaman kung nasa TBR ko ba siya or nasa Amazon wishlist ko. Oh my God, Kat. Since you're here, yung Mindfuck series, tapos na ako ng book 3. So, Medyo gets ko na si Kat. So, parang, okay, parang we're getting there. We're getting to the
Mm.
really, really, really messed up parts. Na parang medyo, I feel like inevitable yung ending that I'm imagining. But, hindi din siya super heavy on the romance. Like, hindi siya in your face. Kasi parang
Mm.
it's really heavy on the plot. It's really heavy on the
Mystery.
mystery part of it. Na parang,
Yeah.
okay. Parang naging heavy romance lang siya sa book 1 kasi they're setting up the romance basically. So, heavy din ang book 4 and 5.
Book 4 and 5.
Pagkatapos ko sa Death of Vivek OG, feeling ko I'm gonna read the next, the fourth book na. Oh my God, Kat, tama ako. Pero hindi, wala siyang hawak na umbrella. But Parable of the Sower yung
Saan galing
nakita.
umbrella?
Pero yung image is that of like a woman dun sa cover.
Yeah. Ito, yung like the one with the book or notebook or whatever. At least yun yung nasa Goodreads. Ay.
Yung parang peach yung color nung gown.
Pero graphic novel, parang interested ako check out yung graphic novel.
Sci-fi eh. Sci-fi naman. So,
Yeah. Wala sa Libby.
yan na naman eh. Put on hold.
Graphic novel naman, medyo mas mabilis.
True naman. Actually, nakabasa nga ako ng dalawang
Actually, ginagawa ko eh, every few books, in between, nagbabasa ako ng Spy X Family. Para lang.
Accomplish.
Palette cleanser, ganon. Saka para immediate rewards.
Oo.
Parang, nakatapos ako ng isa. Ayan, meron sa Libby. Borrow ka agad. Oh.
Naunahan pa. Anong library yan? Para hindi tayo mag-agawan.
Saan ba to? Teka. Marami naman yata. Ay, hindi. Isa lang. One of 3 copies left. Sorry, kunin ko na.
Ang dami naman ng heron. Okay. Kat, what will you be reading? Yun nga, yung Kindred. She's already done with it. Hindi pa. I'm reading. Anong library yun? Gusto ko rin madagdagan yung akin. Kahit 7 na siya.
Broward.
Meron na ako.
Love it.
Broward as in the one with the orange/blue.
Orange/blue.
Hindi ko alam na nag-a-accept sila ng international. So I had to put a skirt around it.
Actually, hindi ko 100% nakita ko lang sa isang post on Instagram na someone shared it na parang it accepts daw international blah 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 blah. Pero kasi ako, since kaya ko naman gamitin yung address ng mga ng like family ko, ginamit ko pa rin yun. Pero sabi ng person, nag-subscribe nung like nakita ko sa Instagram na international address yung ginamit and okay naman. So, try mo na lang.
Hindi ko na itatry kasi meron na ako.
Ay, hindi si Kat.
Yung mga boots ko baka matanggal. 4 pa naman ata yung boots ko. Kat, nasa na ako, 76% mark. And hindi ko talaga heartbreaking nga talaga siya. Like, it's mysterious, pero it's more on the drama side of things na parang ang sakit-sakit niya. No, tatay ko hindi.
Bakit parang ganun? Every time experience tayo, binabasa ni Pam, At laging heartbreaking, laging mabigat. Tapos samantalang ako, mga hockey romance, mga ganun.
Parang, I feel like, ano kasi pa, ironically, escape, na parang, okay, these characters have it harder than I do. Parang ganon.
Ah, ah.
Na messed up.
Ako naman, ibang klaseng escapism naman na hanap ko.
Which is both okay. Which is both okay. Ish. Up to some point.
Yeah. I cried so
Okay.
bad in that book. Malay mo, iyak si Pam in this,
Oh,
reading
pareho
this.
namang queer. Pareho namang may pagka-queer this
True,
time.
parehong queer. Yeah. Super
Very
opposites in
different.
genres niyo.
Very different. Very polar opposites lang.
Pero
Okay.
talagang abangan niya lang sa
Baka
next
kapag
sprint.
mag-Hunger Games
Medyo,
tayo, ay kaso baka
true.
depende. Baka tipong mas mauna kang magbasa ng Hunger Games, di ba? Tapos iba na yung nababasa.
Ah,
Depende naman.
true.
Okay, ready na tayo? First sprint.
Yes.
3. Okay. Let's go. Happy
So,
reading.
matapos tong librong to.
Sinabi ko na siya.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello. I'm so done with this book.
We're both sighing for different
For
reasons.
different reasons.
Yep.
I am
How
so
far are
done
you
with this
with?
book. Page 301, 81%. I think I'm gonna finish it after. Like I'm at this point, I'm starting to skim a bit because
Ah,
I'm so done with this book. I'm so done
oh
with it.
no. Is it because of what you said earlier about the Indian
That
American culture?
That and also, I just actually right before the sprint ended, I was typing on my Storygraph reading journal, and at page 301, I was annoyed because it feels like para siyang ano, it feels like the book is kind of doing a Pokemon gotta catch them all representations in the world, like all of the LGBTQ plus everything kind of representation. She wants it in the book. All of the mental health rep, she wants it in the book. So,
And it's not done well.
parang it feels like sinisingit lang niya just so she can say, "Oh, this has this rep." Parang
Yeah,
ganon.
yeah,
Parang the characters in the book who are revealed to be like queer or
yeah. Mm.
pansexual or whatever, parang there's no reason for them to be that way unless it's just to parang be a representation niya or to parang reassure the white male character na it's okay to be nakikita, this is live na it's so it's okay to be queer
Creepy.
and whatever. So I'm just done with this book. I'm done. I'm done. One
But
star.
are you still gonna finish it?
I am gonna finish it. I mean, but I'm really skimming at this point. Like I'm really just, but I'm just skipping on the dialogue parts because the writing isn't that good anyway. It's not. It's
No.
not like good writing. It's not good writing that would make me want to read the descriptions of things or whatever. It's not. It's like very bullet point, like how it describes things. It's very bullet point. So I don't know. I'm so done. I'm just reading the dialogue so I know what happens. And I can feel justified when I write a review that I finished the book and I don't like it.
Mm, yeah, 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 yeah. Because you're already 80% through it.
Yeah,
So, like,
yeah. And I feel like I'm much closer pa kasi nga may mga acknowledgements and
yeah.
whatever. Okay, so to answer Kat questions, because Kat said, let me know your thoughts. My thoughts are that I don't like it. And I think
Okay.
you shouldn't read it. That's my
Oh, no.
thoughts.
Yeah,
I
that's
do
enough.
not recommend it. 0 out of
Ay.
10, do not recommend.
Oh, no. Okay. Hi, Elena. I'm reading Daisy's Back in Town by Rachel Gibson. I have
Uh,
heard
I
of
don't
Rachel,
know that book.
but
Stacy back and down.
it has that kind of cover. Okay, okay, okay. That's why I've heard of it. It looks like something that I would see on like a secondhand bookshop in terms of like how.
Mm, yes, yeah. Contemporary romance.
Ooh, it says hockey team. So for context, you might want to explain why.
Yeah, so I've been reading this series called the Off Campus series by L. Kennedy, and it follows a hockey team in university. So you're basically like per book, you're following one hockey player in that team. And then just basically like a very typical love story kind of situation with the addition of like hockey into the mix. And I've started becoming obsessed about hockey after reading that. So now I'm like, following like actual hockey teams. I got obsessed to the point that I looked for the most handsome person that I could find in the hockey players in the NHL, and I've landed on one, so now I'm following him.
Okay, well, it does say it's Chinook's hockey team, but it looks like a romance
Yeah,
book as
contemporary.
well. Contemporary. Chick lit. Yeah, exactly. Chick lit.
Mm. Yes, what do you want?
Oh, I'm reading What
What moves
Moves
the
the Dead
dead?
Fisher. I actually
This
have
is a
this on my
retelling, right?
TBR. I have this on my TBR.
Yeah. I like this book. Like I noticed this book because of the cover. I really like the cover of the book. Like the
Although, um, Kath, as someone who hasn't read the
Fall of
Edgar
the
Allan
House of
Poe,
Asher Usher. Yeah.
House of Usher, would I still be able to enjoy it? Since it's a retelling, so I don't really have an idea in terms of like the
Hmm.
original piece or what it
Yeah.
was
But I think the
based.
original piece is very short lang so if you wanna read it.
Is
But
it really?
I watched a review who read the original piece and then read What Moved the Dead, and they said that it's not exactly a retelling that it like retells the story, but it more like it builds on it a bit.
Ah, okay.
So I'm not sure if that means you need to, or if it creates its own. Parang it just follows like the world and the, I guess, the vibe of the original story, and then it just builds its own story out of it. That's what I've heard from that person, but I haven't read it on.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Maybe an expansion of
Yeah,
the
kind of
story
like that.
since it's kind of
An
short. Okay, okay.
expansion.
It's
Yeah,
just like a retelling, like having your own twist to a story.
yeah.
Okay, okay, okay.
Show
Show
the
the pause. I also haven't read House of Usher 2, even though I claim that was my fave, but I'm liking it so far on chapter 8 already. I'm just actually very curious since it's categorized as horror and like gothic. So
Hmm. Is it kind of like a haunted house kind of horror? Is it? Parang that's what I.
ancestral home.
Yeah, kind of like
There is
that.
a mention of ancestral home and fungal growths and pulsing
Kat,
light.
did you
So
miss my scathing review?
I can't. You're back in time for the fourth and last
Yeah.
rant. But yeah, you may want to have a summary of your rant since Kat was kind of curious and
Basically, charm offensive, very offensive. Do not read. It's charmingly offensive. do not do not read.
oh man.
I don't know. Maybe I would probably check reviews after I read it just to see if
Yeah, yeah, if someone agrees with
just to
you.
validate my feelings.
Yeah, feel validated.
But so far, I don't like it.
That's also what I did when I finished reading Portrait of a Thief. I basically hunted down people who hated that book. But I'm not an author, so I can
Oh,
do that.
yeah.
These reviews are for reviewers.
That basically the reason I hate it. It's because it feels like parang it's just trying to collect all of the representations in the
Cookie,
world.
what do you call this?
Yeah, like
Cookie.
parang kunyari LGBTQ plus, all of that. Bigla na lang may character with that sexuality or whatever, just so to help like the white protagonist to, I don't know, feel validated in what he's thinking. Ganun. But it's not in any way like hinted that, or parang that character is just there for that specific whatever and to add to the representation. Same goes with all of the mental health representation in the book. Although that part is a little bit better, but it feels kind of like that. Same din with the Indian American interracial relationship. Pero just no, 0 out of 10. Do not recommend.
But she's already on like 80%.
I'm
That's
not gonna
already,
DNF para naman at least ma-add ko siya sa books, right? Para naman may purpose siya in my life. Other than, para may
another book to
na-contribute
rant
sa,
about.
another book to make the wrap-up interesting. I didn't like Kiss Her Once for Me. Oh, that's also one of the books that I saw a lot of people. Pero weird actually, because a lot of people who said that they read Kiss Her Once for Me, but they read it because they read Charm Offensive and they liked Charm Offensive. So, I don't know. Baka hindi lang talaga okay yung Kiss Her Once for Me.
Okay, I was trying to update Bondi and I was fighting with it.
Update what? Bondi. Okay.
Yeah, because I forgot to like update when we started the sprint. So, ah,
Oh,
done.
you're chapter 2 of Daisy's Back in Town. How are you liking it so far? I mean, are the chapters long or no? Same cat. I think the author isn't for me as well. Because
Mm,
the writing is very, it's not like, I mentioned earlier that I'm sort of like skimming na. Like I'm just reading the dialogue now. Because the narrative, the narration, or anything, it doesn't do anything. It's not like beautiful writing. Tapos parang siyang bullet points magsulat. Isa ko pang pet peeve. Oh my God, ang dami ko comments. Hindi ko alam. I don't know if ganito siya sa other book. So it has two POVs kasi. We have the two guys that are the protagonists of the story. Pero when it switches POVs, it's still parang so the two people are Dev and Charlie. So let's say it's Charlie's POV. Pero yung writing, parang ano pa rin, Charlie went to Dev's room. Charlie did this. And Charlie, blah, blah, blah. It's not like it doesn't become first person. It's still third person. It's kind of confusing. And
mm,
then, ang annoying pa kasi sometimes in one page, they would mention the names like 20 times or the name per line. Kasi nga very bullet point siya magsulat. So parang, Charlie went to the room. Charlie opened the lights. Charlie moved closer to me. Charlie held my hand. Parang ganun. Okay, okay, I'm done na.
elementary.
I'm done. I'm done.
Reserve that for
Chelsea
your
asks,
video.
yeah, is that the Trisha 11 something something, right?
It's on my radar, I think. I'm
Shadows.
checking
Or
it on my
is it
grades.
Trisha 11
I was
seller?
right. I was imagining the right book cover for The Shadows Between Us. It's a fantasy. It's a YA fantasy novel.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I
I
haven't
think
read it yet.
actually I just watched like a spoilery review of this because I don't think I would ever read it. So I watched a spoiler review. So I kind of know what it's about. Yeah.
But I have been seeing it around like the
I think
past.
Ray read it. I think Ray had like a reading vlog where he unboxed it and then he read it.
Ah,
I think. Not sure. That's what I remember. Are you reading it right now, Busy?
yeah. Would you recommend it?
Yeah.
If not executed well, in multiple POVs in third person, it can be very messy. Yeah,
It's
and
so
it's hard
messy.
to like differentiate characters if it's that way.
Yeah, like I got confused so many times. Na parang one okay, tama na.
Wait, are the
Okay, I'm
chapters
done.
titled according to like whose POV
No,
it is?
in one chapter, it changes POVs multiple times and parang it has subheadings. So it gets even more confusing. Kasi usually, di ba, per chapter, it's just one
Yeah,
POV.
yeah, one POV.
So you're like conditioned. Okay, for this entire chapter, I'm reading it through the lens of this person. But for this one, since it changes within the chapter multiple times, tapos it's third person pa, so you're not. It kind of gets confusing, like whose lens you're viewing this, like this scene. Hello, hi.
You know what the ironic part is?
What?
What I'm reading right now, Death of Vivek Oji, it switches between like third person and first person point of view, and it
Okay.
still works. You know, like
Kasi,
just the
probably
writing
because
is
the writing is better.
it's so good. Like it was
I
such a
feel like I just
good
offended so many people. Kasi sobrang dami may gusto na libro.
when you
Kind
were
of
saying
cringe.
something about like would switch mid chapter or something, it
Mm,
is also the same with the Death of Vivek Oji, because like there would be
yeah.
some breaks, like chapter breaks
Mm-hmm.
in between chapters, and it would switch to a different character this time, but it's
Yeah.
not confusing.
Because it's done well.
Ah, actually, it's
And it's
also
fun.
like I've been seeing good things about it so far.
I
I
think
haven't.
this is the one where, like, I think one of the strong points of this book is that the female is like, hindi siya parang damsel in distress
Mm,
type of ano, person. And then I think she's not like a morally good character din yata.
so
Parang ganong
morally
vibe.
gray protagonist,
Yeah. Yeah. 300 pages long, the chapter.
unless you meant the book.
'Daisy's back in town. 300 pages? Oh my gosh. Maybe the book.
Yeah,
Probably the
I
book.
don't want to think it's the book, because how is it longer than the secret history per chapter?
True. Secret History pa, oh my god. Di pa, I'm still not done with that book.
No rush
Like,
though, no rush.
yeah, no, like I'm reading it. Like, I feel like I need a lot of brain power to read it just because it can be boring.
I have been seeing
I
Kweki Emezi's book around, like Pep
I want
and
to
Freshwater
read. No, I want to read the in You've made a fool out of death with your
with your beauty. Yeah,
beauty. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
I want to read that. Okay.
Yeah, you're still here. Yes, we're about
Yes,
to do that, the
the
last
last
sprint,
trick.
actually. So you didn't miss it.
Mm-hmm. Ah, the book. Okay. Okay, that makes more sense.
Okay, okay. Okay. So like, is there only one chapter for the whole book? Is this the secret history? Okay, Bishi says same. Okay, are we all ready for the last sprint?
Yes, yes, yes. I'm ready to
Yeah.
freaking finish this book.
Do you think we're gonna be able to finish it, or maybe you'll get to like
I think
90?
so. I will finish it.
Just power
I don't
through
want to pick this up again
after
after
you.
this sprint. Okay. I hope
Okay,
everyone's having
okay.
a better reading sprint than
Let's
me.
go. Sprint number 4. Happy reading.
Hello.
Everyone, did you finish it?
Yes, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with this book. How about you?
Well,
Are you okay?
may have cried. I may have cried. This book is too much, but
I
um,
mean, Kat did say that she cried in this book. So,
I was trying not to. I was trying not to. It was mostly carried by the writing. It's
hmm
so good. It's so good. It's very emotional. Um, I don't want to spoil it, but you will get a resolution in the end.
hmm
You will get an answer. Um, it's not really much of a spoiler to say that Vivek died,
hmm
and the whole mysterious aspect of the book is knowing how he died.
hmm
And there were some theories and whatever, but you will get to an answer. You will get to a resolution. It was done beautifully. So, complete contrast to the book that you are reading. This is so good. So good. I swear.
I'm glad one of us is having a good reading. I'm definitely
So, did
gonna
you
put that
skim
higher up on my list.
the rest?
Yeah,
Did you
I gotta skip the rest of the way through. And then I read some reviews afterwards. Because I finished it around like 6 minutes left yata. I feel validated. I'm not the only one. But we're definitely a minority.
well, at least you're not alone. Like, literally not alone.
Yeah.
I think, okay, if I'm going to recommend Death of Vivek Koji, I highly recommend the audiobook. It
Okay.
definitely added to the emotional aspect of like the reading experience because the narrators would like get choked up when they're
Well, the rating.
scenes. So I'm
I'm
like,
looking forward.
no.
Okay, Libby.
I did borrow it from Broward, I think, so you can borrow it.
With that. Hey,
Okay,
how
just
about everyone else? Are you having
Sai says I
a
was
good
able to
read?
read 140 pages. That's a lot for like
Oh,
the
it's
whole.
only 8 hours. And I can
I'll
borrow it
drop off
now.
now because I have an early errand tomorrow. Thank you for joining us, Sai. Hi,
Hi.
Library Books. We're so sorry, but we were on our last sprint for tonight.
Yeah,
But we hope you can join us on the next one.
next week. Yeah,
Okay,
82%.
and 82%. What moves the dead? And it's starting to be scary. I mean, it's creepy since the start, but now. Okay, okay. That's good to know. That's good to know because, like, I still haven't taken it off my 2BR anyway. 37 pages done and on chapter 3.
Yay. Are you liking it so far? Hello. Oh no. I need the progression.
well, before you bid us good night, well, next week's sprint would be on the other Pam's channel. This book belongs
Yes.
to Pam. So make sure to subscribe to her channel. It's on the description box below. You can subscribe and you can get notified when we are going to have a sprint.
Mhm.
And you can check out both of our channels just to see if you could follow us on Instagram or on Twitter. That's usually
Yeah,
when we announce,
yeah,
sometimes an hour before the sprint,
yeah.
just like
We're kind of
happened.
bad at announcing, but just kind of expect it around Friday evening for Manila time. So around that time.
Yes. So usually around
Oh,
this time is when we start wrapping up our
finish.
sprint.
Yeah.
We
So
start
rewind 2 hours, 2.5 hours. That's when we start usually.
Yes, but we hope you get to
Yes.
join us. Again, it's going to be on This Book Belongs to Pam's channel.
Mm-hmm.
I also adding Death of Vivek OGMTVR. Yes, please. So good. It's definitely a 5-star read. Definitely. No doubt about that. So beautiful. I'm definitely gonna check out other works by Kweki Imezi. So good.
I really want to read the other one. You made a fool out of death with your
Yeah, yeah,
beauty.
yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for this, friend. I enjoyed reading
Thank
with
you
you.
for
Thank
joining
you.
us.
Thank you. We hope to see you again next week. So we hope everyone else also had a good reading
Weekend.
done for this
Yeah.
live sprint. I pretty sure it did. Not so much with my partner.
I mean, it's gonna be fun for wrap ups. It's gonna be content. That's how I'm gonna think about it.
Yep.
It's gonna be
I feel like
content.
you're definitely gonna film something after this, after we wrap up.
Definitely, yeah.
Okay, just reading some more comments. Started reading a new romance I bought for £3. Is it pounds? On Google
Heroes.
Playbook. I was intrigued by the synopsis, and so far it's okay. Which
I
romance
have
book?
to like it, yeah.
It says I read a total of 70 pages of Queen of Shadows during the sprints. Love the progress. Thank you for the sprints. That's a lot. That's progress.
Yeah.
We hope we see you again next week. Bye. Bye bye. Oh no. Hello and goodbye. We're sorry. Okay. Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a good weekend.